Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, unfortunately, my previous video is now quite relevant. Sadly, unfortunately. I'm sure you've heard the news by now. Tyler Herro, not sure how it's pronounced, is out. I don't know. They're saying 8 weeks. Who knows with these timetables? Apparently, he has something called posterior impingement syndrome. Now, I'm no doctor, so of course I went to today's sponsor, AskJeeves.com, and I asked Jeeves, what is posterior impingement syndrome? And apparently it's, I don't know, I still don't understand what it is. It's something in the back of your ankle with all the ligaments and tendons being all messed up. It's like a structural thing. It's not at all like an ankle sprain. And apparently he's been dealing with this for a while, and the Heat organization has been aware of this, and he was trying to avoid surgery, and then in the last week or so, I guess they realized that, no, you do indeed need surgery. Now, I also noticed that Fred VanVleet tore his ACL. He might be out for the season, and so immediately I thought, hey, Rockets, we got a pretty good point guard over here, and he's pretty scary. His name is Scary Terry Rozier. So, how about we do some business? And what I was thinking is my dreams finally could have came to fruition. We could have traded Terry for the great Jock Landale. And my dreams would have come true, and the great Jock Landale would finally be on the Heat. But unfortunately, Jock was traded to the Grizzlies, so I don't know what to do anymore. Tyler, he posted on Instagram about it. He's all mad. What do you guys think? Was Pat Riley right? Is Tyler fragile? Fragile. Remember that scene in Christmas Story?
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Pat Riley's right. Maybe he is a little bit fragile. I mean, besides last season, I know he played, 75, 77 games. All-star, we all know this. But prior to that, the kid's always dealt with a lot of injuries. I think there's been hamstring issues, the wrist, ankle, feet. He's had some foot issues. And as far as his timetable goes, it says he's going to miss 8 weeks. So I guess that's miss 8 weeks of the regular season? Or does that mean 8 weeks from the day of the surgery? Does that mean after 8 weeks he can start getting on his feet and playing basketball and training and getting back into conditioning again? I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe Thanksgiving around there he'll be back. So the big question is, what does this mean for the Miami Heat going forward? And it's kind of crazy because I was actually working on a video about who should start for the Miami Heat. And I'm doing my little research and I'm writing my notes and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden I get this news and I'm like, oh, well, there goes that video. But who's going to start? Probably it's going to be Davion, Norman Powell, Wiggins, Ware, and Bam. And then you have Jovic coming in. And it's too bad because I was so excited to see what the dynamic was going to look like with Tyler and Norm out there together. It's going to be a rough go. The first couple months of this season. But it's kind of good in a way. Like, everybody's going to be thrown into the fire. It's a great opportunity for a lot of guys to prove themselves. It might not be so fun for Bam. It's going to be a lot of pressure on him. It might not be so fun for Norman Powell because, there's not going to be a whole lot of spacing because Tyler's not out there. He's not going to be able to play with a guy like James Harden. So it's going to be a bigger responsibility for those two. But as far as other guys like a Davion, like a Khalil Ware, Wiggins, of course, Jovic, Pell Larson, Jaime, Simone Fontecchio, guys like that, it's going to really give them an opportunity to step up and show what they're made of. And how did the Heat make this work? Like I said in the previous video, even with Tyler, you don't have a guy. Who is the guy? You don't have a Jimmy. You don't have a Giannis or a Donovan Mitchell or a Paolo Banchero or a Shea or an Ant or a Jokic. You don't have that on your team. So what does that mean? It means everybody's going to have to step up. Everybody's going to have to play with confidence. You're going to have to really lean into defense. You're going to have to run. You're going to have a lot of ball movement, a lot of off-ball movement. take charges and lean into this whole, the whole Heat culture thing. You want to be tough and nasty and gritty and the toughest, meanest, whatever the saying is, and you're the best conditioned. Well, if you're the best conditioned, get out and run. Get out and run. Take charges. Nobody's coming to save you. Jimmy's not coming to save you. Tyler, even if I don't know if Tyler could save the team anyway, but at least you have somebody waiting in the wings around November or December, whenever he comes back. But until then, you're on your own, and everybody's going to have to play with confidence and with big balls. You're going to have to lean into everybody's strengths. Everybody has to know their role. You have to figure out a dynamic and an identity. Overall, in the macro, this organization needs to figure out what direction this team is going to go in the next few years. That's a whole other video. Spo is going to have to be innovative and creative and do his Spo stuff and adapt and take risks. And like I said in the recent videos, let's be honest here. This season isn't going anywhere. So it gives Spo an opportunity to experiment, have fun, take risks, lean into the young guys, do the little youth movement thing. And just to go back to this potential starting lineup again, and what I talked about a couple of videos ago about a lot of these guys being at an interesting position in their career, an interesting crossroads in their career. If this is your lineup, if it's going to be Davion, Norman, Wiggins, Ware, and Bam, you have Davion, new season on a new team, starting point guard for the Miami Heat, very new position for him, coming off of a good stint for the Heat last season. Can he continue that? Norm, very new position, new conference, new team. You're starting on a team now where there's going to be a lot of pressure on you. You don't have the luxury of playing with a Kawhi or a James Harden or a Tyler Herro. So that's going to be a tough position for Norman. Wiggins, new team, new conference. Can this be a new chapter in his career? Can he have like a little career renaissance? Khalil Ware, sophomore year, one of the more compelling rookies last year, mediocre summer league. Hopefully he doesn't have a sophomore slump. I saw recently some pictures of him. A lot of people said he put on some weight. We'll see. Bam. Also, last season, not so great, but now the Jimmy stuff is behind him. New season, clean slate. Jovic, will he finally have a breakout season? Can we unleash Jovic? Can we put him on a wing instead of burying him in the corner like you saw in the past? Can we see him really push the ball up the court and make stuff happen and play that fun, free basketball that he plays best at? And then you have, of course, Pell, Jaime, Simone. Drew Smith is coming back. What's that going to look like? I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. It might be really, really ugly, or who knows? Like, maybe they can make something happen, and this team can click just by playing tough, good basketball, and maybe they can survive and keep their head above water until Tyra comes back. I don't know. I don't know what to expect anymore.